friends, thanks so much for joining me back on the No Higher Calling YouTube channel. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about cloth diapers because it's been something that I've been doing. Goodness, my oldest is 7, so like 7 years now. We're about to welcome baby number 5. We are oh so close, if you can't already tell by this growing belly. But we're in all things baby mode, and so I'm prepping all of the things, getting my diapers ready, and I get questions about cloth diapers so much. Actually, really fun fact, No Higher Calling blog, which was the first thing we launched, actually started with a cloth diapering post. I had so many people message me, and I was retyping the same Facebook message so many times. I was like, you know what, we're gonna put this somewhere permanent and have it where we can easily send it out to people. And that's how No Higher Calling all got started. Since I did a podcast episode, which I'll link down in the comment section, goodness, that came out a long time ago, back in the beginning, about 3 years ago. But you can find helpful information on there. But if you're like me, sometimes it just really helps to be able to see something. And I think cloth diapering is one of those things. So I'm just gonna hit the highlights. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments. I would love to answer them. And you can also check out that podcast episode if you want to get a little bit more of the inside. But for this video, we'll just try to keep it short and concise. And I will just kind of introduce you to the concept if you have no idea where you're starting, and then give you some pointers that I've learned through cloth diapering for almost 5 children now. Okay, first thing, let's talk about why. I'm not gonna list all the different reasons, I'm just gonna give you my whys. There are a lot of reasons why people would choose to cloth diaper, but for us it was really a twofold thing. 1 was money, 2 was it was just better on my baby's skin. So money. When my first was born, I had heard about cloth diapering. I thought, wow, that sounds really crunchy. I don't know if I can do that. Simeon was like not on board. Some of my family and friends thought I was a little bit crazy, but I found this class, Cloth Diapering 101. I attended and I left being like, I can do this, and I think I really want to do this. Because I realized that in the initial upfront, it could be a little bit of an investment to invest in cloth diapers, but in the long run, we knew we wanted to have a large family. I knew it was gonna save us literally thousands of dollars. So we decided to go ahead and make that investment with my first, and the diapers that my first wore, my 5th will be wearing. So we just passed them down from kid to kid, and it has saved us so much money in buying disposable diapers. So money was our first why. And then our other why was just it's better on baby's skin. I have sensitive skin. I thought that it could be a possibility that my children did. Well, guess what? I have several children that do. And just having cloth, I didn't have to worry about the toxic chemicals and different things that are in so many disposable diapers today. I knew what the cloth fibers were. I knew what kind of laundry detergent I was using. And so that has been a much safer, healthier option for them. So those are my whys. Let's transition into talking about the types of diapers. So there are really 3 main types of diapers. There are all-in-ones, which sneak peek, that's what we use, and that's what I'm gonna show you in just a second. There's pockets, and there are pre-folds and covers. So let me just show you. This is an all-in-one diaper, and it's basically what it says. It is an all-in-one. Everything is here in one connected piece. So a pocket would be just this portion, cut this off, and then you could have different absorbency layers that you could slide into the pocket. So that is a plus with the pocket, but one thing I love about this brand that I have, it still has the pocket. So if I want a double layer, I can. And then covers and pre-folds would be the other one, where that's really like the old school. You just have the kind of like cloth, and you wrap that on baby, snap that in. Thankfully, it's no longer a safety pin, but you snap that on baby, and then you would put this PUL waterproof cover over top of that. That would be your cheapest option, working your way up to the all-in-ones being the most expensive. Okay, so why did we choose all-in-ones? If it's the most expensive, Why did we choose that when we decided to cloth diaper to save money? Well, when I started talking to my husband about all of this, he said, okay, I'll do it. I'll go along with you. I just want something simple that I don't have to get messy with. So I decided that the all-in-ones were gonna be the best option for us. And it really was a good investment. It has just been easier to have a little bit more of the convenience side of things. No stuffing, no multiple layered things that we have to do. It is just all in one piece. Another thing that I really like about this style of all-in-one, which let me just go ahead and say all of my diapers are from Blueberry Diapers. Blueberry Diapers is no longer open, and I am so sad that I cannot recommend that to you. It was a Knoxville-based company, and I loved them. I love their quality. They have the cutest little prints, but it's not open. So there are so many other options out there. I've used some Grovia ones before. There are a lot of different options, but most all-in-ones are kind of this style. So you have this extra tongue piece for absorbency. You can fold it over and you can stuff it in and pull it through. I keep it simple. I just lay it on top for my girls, and for my little boy, when I need the extra absorbency up at the top, we just fold it in half and change him and put it on like that to help with the extra absorbency. But those are the 3 different types and why we chose to go with the all-in-one. Okay, next question. One of the biggest questions is laundry. How do you manage the laundry? How do you deal with that? How do you stomach that? Well, you know what? I just realized that having babies, I was going to be putting nasty things into my washing machine, whether I chose to do cloth diapers or I just wash their normal laundry. It just comes with being a family that has children. So that really wasn't an issue for me. But I will post down in the comments, there's a website, Fluff Love University, and they have so much information on wash routines, how to get set up. You can even search your particular washer and dryer, which is what I've done. I've had 3 different washing machines since being in the process of having children in cloth diapers. And each time I was just able to look it up, see what settings. I have a Samsung, I'm not even sure what it is, but I have a Samsung one now, and we just do a quick cold wash with a half cup of soap, or like not even half a cup for me, but it would be like a teaspoon probably, based on the size of my cup, not an actual like half cup. And then after that, that's kind of just like the rinse cycle. And then after that, I do a baby care cycle with probably about a tablespoon of detergent. Just again, trying to find a really clean, natural detergent. And that's it. Then I just pop them in the dryer and they're good to go. I had been using the clothesline for these some, but I found that the material was getting really crunchy and hard, which was not something I thought would be very comfortable on baby's bottom. So I transitioned to just drying these back in the dryer. But one thing I will know, if you decide to hang your cloth diapers, do not hang them this way because it will stretch out your elastics. Hang them this way. That will help save on those elastics. But as far as laundry, it's really simple. If baby is exclusively breastfed, you don't have to do anything to the diapers, even if they're dirty. So I have little wet bags. Let me show you. So I have these little wet bags. I either keep these with baby's little diaper caddy and throw the dirty diapers in here, or in my laundry room, I actually have like a pail trash can that is not sealed off. You don't want anything that is completely sealed, like no diaper genies, nothing like that, because all the bacteria will just grow and it's gross. You want something that has air and can breathe, and I've actually never had problem with smell. So, you know, that's just been something we haven't had to deal with. It's kind of either in our laundry room or just in these little bags. And I dump these every day. But if baby's exclusively breastfed, it just goes in the bag until I dump it in the pail, and then the pail goes in the washer. Once we start introducing solids, or if you have formula, obviously baby's poo changes, and you simply just scrape that off into the toilet. I'll post down in the comments a little, it's actually a spatula for putting on diaper cream that I had found, but it's really great to just have for scraping off the diaper into the toilet, and then I fold it up and stick it in the bag and we're good to go. So I don't have to worry about that either. I don't have any of the fancy sprayers. I'm just trying to keep it simple, keep it low investment money-wise. So that is what we have done as far as laundry goes. And just every couple days, I probably wash every 2 to 3 days. I try not to go much past 3 days. But I just have enough diapers that I can kind of cycle through and keep that going. And that is what laundry looks like. So the last thing, and I've touched on this a little bit, but I get asked, what are the additional things that I need? What are the accessories? What are all the things outside of just the diapers themselves? So as far as the diapers go, Again, we chose to just go with the one type, the all-in-one, and we invested in enough of a rotation that I wasn't using the same diaper like again and again, which you can, but they'll wear out faster. So I kind of over time, over 2 to 3 babies, I built up a stash. And so we can cycle through those really, really well. And then as far as other accessories, I already mentioned a few when I was talking about laundry. We have a trash can, kind of a breathable lid trash can. It has a pail liner in it, which looks like this. It's just a glorified wet bag, but it just slips in the trash can like a trash bag would. And so when I'm ready to wash, all I have to do is pull this out, shake it into the washer, and I don't touch anything. My hands are clean. So this has been really handy. I have my pail liners. I mentioned my wet bags before. These are great, and I don't just use these for cloth diapers. I use these for like literally everything. We're going to the splash pad. Throw this in for, you know, wet swimming clothes when we leave. You know, we're going out to the park, throw snacks in here, keep it all together. Not the ones that I use for diapers, but you know what I mean. So anyway, these are really handy. I like having those wet bags. I mentioned the spatula, that was handy. That's just what we have used to help clean off some of the diapers. And then another thing, this is kind of like taking it to the next level, but I figured if I was already washing diapers, why not wash wipes? So we use cloth wipes as well. These are from Grovia. I will link these down in the comments too. These are my favorite cloth wipes. I've tried several different brands, but the Grovia ones are thick and they're super soft and they're just the perfect size to fit on my hand. And we have some white ones and some gray ones. But these are great. I feel like they clean babies so much better than a baby wipe. It just seems to have more power behind it. And then also I just keep a amber glass bottle in my little diaper caddy with water, and then I use washi wafers. Here's my bag. So I bought these. I'll link these in the comments too. These are just little washi wafers, tiny little squares that just have like some, it says tea tree oil, lavender oil, just some really natural oils and different things, moisturizing, that I just pop one of these in the bottle, fill it all the way up with hot water, give it a good shake, it dissolves, and that's what I use. I just spray the wipe and then wipe baby's bottom, and we're good to go. So that's an option if you wanted to throw that in. Definitely not something that is necessary, but that's pretty much it. I'm thinking as far as accessories, one thing to note, you want to find a natural diaper rash cream if you choose to use that with baby. I believe that I have the Earth Mama diaper balm. You do not want to use anything that has zinc oxide in it. So like your Desitin, baby creams like that, it will seal off the fibers. What it's supposed to do to baby to seal off their skin and keep moisture from getting to it, it'll actually do to the fibers of your cloth diaper, and it will ruin them. So you don't want to do that. You want to use something that is not zinc oxide based. And then the one other thing that I would mention, and I don't think I have it in this box here, but I also have used the Grovia Mighty Bubbles. So if you need to strip your diapers, if they're just getting smelly or dingy, or if, you know, baby has a yeast infection or something and you need to purge that from your diapers, I have had so much success with the Grovia Mighty Bubbles. Usually like every 6 months or so, I just go ahead and do that too, just to get them freshened up, get them all clean. But other than that, it's pretty simple and straightforward. I think it's one of those things that can feel really daunting at the beginning. Once you just kind of figure out your rhythm and jump in, it really is not that hard. And like I said, it just passes from kid to kid to kid, and it has saved us money, and they just have the cutest little booties too when they're wearing little cloth diapers like this. So anyway, let me know if you have any questions down in the comments. Thanks so much for watching this video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel.